Good afternoon. A special update on the tropics here by meteorologist Bob Akerfield from liveweatherblogs.com. Well, Colin has made a comeback. Yes, don't call it a comeback. He's back, Colin. Surprisingly enough, as you could see this afternoon, we had a little naked swirl here of Colin, and then bam, Reglo gets right under that big blow up of convection. Recon's been out here finding top winds of 45 miles an hour. Got a nice closed circulation center. You can see that shear died off just enough, and the low-level center snuck in right under the nice big blow-up of thunderstorms, and we have ourselves a tropical storm again. Really was unsure about this actually happening again. I didn't think if it was going to happen maybe sometime this weekend, but Colin has surprised us this afternoon, and we're back with Tropical Storm Colin. So what kind of impacts are we going to have? Well, right now it's located at 24.9 north, 66.3 west, movement northwest at 20 miles an hour. Maximum sustained winds, like I said, 45. Minimum central pressure, 1,009 millibars. Tropical storm force winds extend outward 105 miles, mainly to the east of the center here. Most of the top winds are pretty far to the east of the center here. It's forecast to move northwest and then slowly turn off to the north. It's going to slow down a little bit too, and that's really been helping this system with a little bit of a slowdown as that upper low has continued to move north. This has gotten into a little weaker wind shear environment today, which has helped it really start to come back together again. And let's look. This is the official forecast track. This is courtesy of Weather Underground. Actually, the National Hurricane Center site is kind of down right now, so I don't have those maps currently. Hopefully we'll get them back later. But you can see it should pass close to Bermuda, looking like maybe just west of Bermuda by Saturday afternoon, and then it turn to the northeast and then start to accelerate again. Should start turning into an extratropical system right about here. So could still have some impacts on eastern Nova Scotia as well come Monday into Tuesday here. So we'll have to see what impacts. But the first impacts will be Bermuda. There's a tropical storm warning out for Bermuda right now. Could be upgraded to a hurricane warning possibly, as this storm, just from what I'm seeing, actually could get close to hurricane strength as it passes close to Bermuda, like I said, by about Saturday afternoon. We'll have to see how that unfolds the next couple days. First 24 hours, probably going to still be a little bit of wind shear. Then thereafter, as it gets closer to Bermuda, we could have some slow strengthening with this system. And then you can see the bigger picture. So here was the upper low here, this little upper trough feature right here. You can see it continuing to move north, and Colin kind of slowing down a little bit today. Got into a little bit of an upper high here. You can see the nice fanning outflow. Again, kind of a lopsided system. We're not going to see much on the west side of this system. But you can see nice outflow, these fanning of the clouds all to the east of the center. The center is just right where that blow up is, right? I'll show you right here. And Bermuda's right here, this little island of Bermuda. So the track is going to look more like this, northwest, north, and then pretty close to Bermuda. Impacts across the eastern U.S. will be, we should see some waves start reaching the beaches this weekend. So good news for the surfers out there. Hit the beaches this weekend from the mid-Atlantic all the way down to Florida. Could see some little extra swell activity from this system. But other than that, this will not be affecting the United States at all. Just to look, Invest 92L no longer around. That's kind of weakened a lot. A little bit of wind shear here, but never really got itself together. This is the area we'll be watching over the weekend. Big tropical wave out here. And we'll have to see what this does over the weekend. Again, that wind shear, you saw that little bubble of high pressure here, kind of ridging into the system here. So as this little trough, upper trough, continues to move north, it's going to get into a nice little environment here for a strengthening for Colin. And this is where it's going to go, just to put everybody's worries. This isn't going to affect the United States. It's going to move right around this ridge. Here's the subtropical ridge here. It's going to move right around it, just like this. We have a trough moving off the east coast. It's going to follow this line right like this. So this is the path that it's going to be taking. It's not going to affect the United States except for, like I said, some increased waves along the east coast this weekend. Latest models, again, show that. Pretty much they're well in tuned here now with this system, and it's going to go just like this. Like I said, pretty close to Bermuda, and then just east of, and this is where it'll start to become extra tropical. Again, intensity models, everybody getting close to Category 1 hurricanes here. The LGEM is one of my friends, and it's going to get close. They're pretty much clustered right below the Category 1 hurricane. GFDL says, yes, this will become a hurricane. This is valid. This is going to be for Saturday, late Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. You see it getting pretty close to Bermuda, and they have it as a hurricane. So again, possibilities of this becoming a hurricane before it gets to Bermuda, I give it about a 30% chance that it's going to happen. I've seen these systems really start to develop as they, especially as before they become extra tropical. I could see this thing really starting to crank up. If it doesn't become a hurricane as it gets to Bermuda, it could right thereafter. So could see our second hurricane of the system. A little surprising. I really didn't think Colin was going to come back this strong, but hey, as you can see, things change rapidly in the Atlantic, and it's never over till it's over. So that's it right now with Colin. I will have another tropical update for you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good night. Bye-bye.